Hello everyone, welcome back to Trading Edge. So today is another video on intraday price action trading series. So today we will analyze the TCS chart. So first of all, we will analyze the chart on 15 minutes time frame, and then we will jump shift to our entry and exit time frame, that is the 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so let's start. So as you can see, TCS from here sold off aggressively with very good volumes. Okay, so we could say that this level, this zone is very important for the sellers. That's why when prices reach this level, it came down very aggressively towards the downside. So here we can say that supply is very strong at this price areas. Okay, now what happened after reaching this level? Prices started to halt and buyers came in and they defended this level and tried to push the prices towards the upside. So we could say that because after the strong selling, prices stopped around these areas. This area is a very important zone for the buying side. So here demand is overcoming supply. That's why prices are holding at these levels and buyers are trying to defend this level and push the prices towards the upside. Okay, now again after this buying leg, what happened? With good volumes, buyers tried to push the prices towards the upside, but again sellers who are present here again defended this level and again with very good volumes push the prices towards the downside and eventually broke this level. Okay, now this level is already tested multiple times. Okay, so after good consolidation phase, buyers tried to push the prices towards the upside, but they again failed and sellers proved to be very strong at these areas and with good volumes pushed the prices towards the downside. Now after this breakout, our expectation should be that prices will now continue the downward momentum. Why? Because after this good consolidation phase, buyers tried to push the prices towards the upside, but again the sellers proved to be very strong and they again absorbed all the buying that is present here, very aggressively pushed the prices towards the downside with good volumes. So this level was already tested multiple times, so it is already weak. So after breakdown, expectation should have been that prices will continue the downward momentum, but what happened? Next day prices immediately gapped up and most importantly sustained above this important support level. Okay, previously what happened? After this huge selling, buyers couldn't defend this level and sellers broke through the prices towards the downside, but immediately next day prices gapped up and sustained above this important support zone. So if this selling pressure was very strong, then they should have continued the downward momentum because the volumes were very high. Okay, so if sellers are very much powerful, then they again should have broken this level and continued the downward momentum. But what happened? Prices sustained above this important support zone. Okay, so now this is indicating that demand is very much active at this price areas. That's why they are not letting the prices go towards the downside. Okay, now here see what happened. Again prices gapped down, but again buyers defended this level and continued the prices towards the upside. So what is this indicating? What the buyers are doing at this price areas? They are again and again defending this support level. Here prices broke through this level towards the downside, but what happened? Immediately prices opened gap up and sustained above this important support zone. So this fake move towards the downside was an indication that prices now could potentially break the upward resistance and continue the upward momentum. Why? Because from here, with good volumes, prices came towards the downside, okay, and broke this important support zone. Again next day prices gapped up, but after gap up, again the sellers defended this important resistance zone and again pushed the prices towards the downside with good volumes, okay, but still prices couldn't break this level and continue the downward momentum. Okay, again prices sustained above this support zone. Now the most important thing is here prices opened gap down. Okay, if sellers are very strong, then after this gap down they had the greatest opportunity to continue the downside momentum after breaking this level. But what happened? Even after gap down, buyers defended this level and pushed the prices towards the upside. Now the resistance zone is continuously getting tested and there is also a shakeout, there is a fake breakdown. Okay, then what we saw, then we saw huge volume, but still prices couldn't continue the downward momentum. Again and again prices sustaining above the support area. So this is an indication that prices now could break this level and continue the upward momentum, and eventually prices with good volume broke this level and see the huge upside momentum after that. And also here there is a consolidation, below the resistance zone. Earlier what was happening, huge sell off from the same level, but now volumes are going down and prices are consolidating. So here what is happening, there is absorption of the supply pressure, that is the supply is being absorbed by the buyers. That's why prices are not going towards the downside like here and here. Okay, prices are consolidating. Then eventually with good volumes prices broke this level and continued the upward momentum. Okay, we will definitely look into the 5 minutes time frame for our potential entry and exits. For now just we will analyze. Now what happened? What kind of move is this? This is parabolic kind of behavior. Whenever prices show this kind of move, get ready for a potential retracement or even a reversal. Why? Because the nature of price behavior is in the form of waves. Whenever prices moves like this or this, always remember that a potential pullback or a reversal is on the cards in the near future. Okay, now what happened after this parabolic kind of move with increase in volume, prices retraced. Okay, then when again buyers tried to break through this area with increase in volume, what happened? With increase in volume, see this volume and this volume, compare these two volumes. These two volumes are of the similar size, but what is happening? Buyers don't have the strength to break this level and continue the upward momentum. What happened? Here we saw a price and volume divergence. At X, with this much of volume, prices have moved from here to here. At Y, at candle Y, see the volumes have increased, but what is the candle showing? That this is a rejection candle, indicating sellers are capping the upward price behavior at the resistance zone. Okay, the sellers are gaining control at this price areas. That's why prices are not being able to break the resistance zone and continue the upward momentum. Then again good selling with good volume. And what is happened to the buyers? Very low volume buying. And the buyers have lost control over the prices. From here we saw a sharp buying momentum, but after the strong selling with good volumes, there is no buying pressure. Then eventually prices broke this level and continued the downward momentum from there on. Okay, so now we have analyzed the chart on 15 minutes time frame. So now let's jump on to the 5 minutes time frame for our potential entry and exits. So our first trading opportunity could have been right around here or here. Why we will enter here and here? Because see, from here buyers defended this level, from here buyers defended this level. Even after gap down, prices couldn't continue the downward momentum. With increase in volume, sellers tried to break this level and continue the downside momentum. But what happened next day? Even after gap down, prices showed a very strong buying momentum towards the upside. Now see the selling pressure. Again sellers tried, but look at the volume now. From here we saw a sharp increase in volume, but still prices couldn't continue the downward momentum after breaking this level. Here sellers again tried, but the volumes are going down. Again they are trying, volumes are coming down. So this is an indication that sellers are losing momentum at this price areas. Okay, then see here, volumes have certainly increased at these zones, but what is happening? Even after increase in volume, why the sellers are not being able to break this level and continue the downward momentum? Why? Because buyers are defending this level very aggressively. And also remember, where are we? We are at here on 15 minutes time frame. Here, okay, we are here. Okay, so why we could have entered here or here? Because the inability of the sellers to break this important support zone even after testing multiple times. Okay, with good volumes also they are not being able to break through towards the downside, and the sellers are losing momentum. Again, this was the very important last try, increase in volume, but still couldn't break this level. So here prices are consolidating, meaning that buyers are building up momentum to break this important resistance zone. Okay, 1 2 3 times prices got rejected from this level, but even after rejecting from this level 3 times, sellers couldn't break this important support zone, and now buyers are building up momentum. Selling pressure is going down. Okay, multiple confirmations you should use before entering a trade. Enter here, stop loss here, enter here, stop loss here, and see the huge upside momentum after that. Okay, and your stop loss could have been, you should trail here. When you see this kind of candle formation with increase in volume, you could exit your trade or trail your stop losses around the low of this candle. Okay, whenever you see this kind of rejection candles with increase in volume, you could trail your stop losses just below the low of the candles. Next day what happened? After gap up, huge selling momentum, increase in volume. Okay, so this is here on 15 minutes time frame. Just 1 minute. This is here. Okay, here. So what happened? Even after gap up, prices couldn't continue the upward momentum, and sellers pushed the prices with increase in volume aggressively towards the downside. Okay, Then what happened? Then again buyers tried to defend this level. Again 2 times buyers defended this level. Then prices broke the last important swing high, okay, with increase in volume. So now our expectation should have been that after the strong selling with increase in volume, buyers have again defended this level 2 times, and now prices broke this last important swing high with increase in volume. So now prices should have continued the upward momentum, but what happened? Immediately it got rejected, and again prices are pushing towards the downside. Okay, so this is an indication of a potential fake out in the markets. So we could again enter here, stop loss here, and see the downside momentum after that. And you should always trail your stop loss above the last swing highs or swing lows. Okay, because of fake out, because of this fake out, this is a high probability trade setup. Okay, so I hope you got this very important point. What happened here? Strong selling. This is very important. From morning after gap up, we saw sharp selling pressure with increase in volume. Then buyers tried to defend this level, which was already tested multiple times. Remember that. Fake out, increase in volume, but still couldn't continue the upward momentum. Then again trying to break this level. So we will sell here, stop loss here. See the huge downside momentum after that. Okay. So again, what happened? From here we saw a sharp selling momentum, and remember on the 15 minutes time frame we are here, okay. So from here, sharp selling momentum with increase in volume. Again buyers defended this level, and tried to push the prices towards the upside. So this is a very important zone for the buyers. Then what happened? Next day, increase in volume, sellers tried to break this level and continue the downside momentum. See here, prices gap down, but what happened? Again buyers defended this level and pushed the prices towards the upside, continuously testing the resistance zone. So what is this indicating? This is very important. See, yesterday from here buyers pushed the prices towards the upside. Okay, now next day prices opened gap down. So these levels are already tested multiple times. So if sellers are very strong, so after this 5-minute candle with increase in volume, they should have broken this level and continued the downward momentum. Why? Because the buying pressure is very weak, the selling pressure is very strong. Increase in volume, the buying leg volumes are very low. Now also this level is already tested multiple times, so this support zone is already very weak. Now with increase in volume, sellers tried on the first 5-minute candle to push the prices towards the downside, but what happened? Again buyers defended this level and pushed the prices towards the upside. So this is bullish behavior. Okay, demand is very strong at this price areas. Now here what happened? Sellers tried from here, and this candle is very important. This is a potential shakeout. Why? Because see, prices broke this important support zone and then again continued the upward momentum. So what did this candle achieve? What did this candle achieve? So if this was all selling pressure, then prices should have continued the downward momentum with increase in volume. But what happened? Prices broke this important support zone just to trigger the stop losses of the early buyers. Okay, this was an indication that prices now will go towards the upside by breaking the important resistance zone. Why? Because the institutions don't want the retailers to make money. Okay, so they know that prices will go towards the upside, so they just want to kick out the retail buyers who are buying here. Okay, so this kind of candle is an institutional candle or a shakeout that the institutions do just to shake out the retailers from the market. So after this candle, why there is no follow through towards the downside? This is an indication that this was a very, very important candlestick, which tells us that prices now could break the important resistance zone, because it broke this important support level, triggered the stop losses of many retailers, and now again continuously testing the resistance zone. And see, the selling pressure is reducing each and every time. So we will enter here, stop loss here, and see the huge upside momentum after that. Okay, just because of this shakeout bar, we could say that this could be a potential breakout, successful breakout. Okay, so we'll enter here, stop loss here, and you should always trail your stop loss just below the important swing lows. Okay, so now see, after the strong buying leg with increase in volume, what happened? From here, volumes are going down. Okay, so this is an indication that buyers are losing momentum. In this buying leg, this was the volume. In this buying leg, this was the volume, indicating the volumes are coming down. And where are we? On the 15 minutes time frame, we are here. Okay, so after this parabolic price behavior, we are here. Okay, so we saw that buying pressure is coming down. Okay, then sellers defended this level and continued the downside momentum. Again, buyers defended this level and pushed the prices towards the upside. But what happened? Increase in volume, but still prices couldn't break yesterday high and continue the upside momentum. What is this candle P suggesting? Huge volume. And what is this candle? Doji type of candle, indicating that sellers are coming in. This volume has hidden sellers present in it. That's why after this huge volume candle, doji candle, indicating sellers are active at this price areas, prices are not being able to continue the upward momentum. And then we saw a sharp selling momentum, increase in volume towards the downside, which broke this important support zone. Okay, now see, after the strong selling pressure, see the buying momentum and see the volume. Volumes are dying down and the buying pressure is also diminishing. Okay, indicating that buyers are not that interested at this price areas. Earlier what was happening, from the same level we saw a sharp buying momentum. Now the buying pressure is dying down and the volumes are going towards the downside. So volumes are coming down, buying pressure is going down, So these are potential signs that now if prices break this level, it could move aggressively towards the downside. Why? Because see, increase in volume, but still prices couldn't break this level. So this is very important clue that sellers are active at this price areas. Now after that we saw a sharp selling momentum with increase in volume. Earlier, see, the selling pressure was weak. From here the selling pressure was weak, but now we saw a sharp selling momentum from the same level. Okay, after that the buying pressure is diminishing, and here there is a price and volume divergence. Increase in volume, but the two candles N and L have the similar spread. Okay, so this is also an indication that sellers are capping the upward price movement at this juncture. Okay, so this is very important point. N and L have increase in volume, but what happened? The spreads are the same. Okay, and when the low of this important candle N is taken out, we could sell short here, stop loss here, and see the huge downside momentum after that. Why we will sell here? Because buying pressure is going down and selling pressure is increasing, and there is a price and volume divergence at N and L, indicating hidden selling at L. When the low of this candle is taken out, sell here, stop loss here, and see the huge downside momentum after that. Okay, so I hope you got something very important learning from this video. If you found it useful, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and also do comment down below if you have any queries related to this video. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Until then, it's bye from my side. Take care everyone.